Meet Andrew Mutiso is 19, a tailoring student and a part-time shopkeeper living in Makueni. Like many young adults across Kenya, Andrew has silently struggled with depression for over 2 years, without support, without understanding, and without a safe space to turn to. He's afraid of being labeled as lazy by family and community due to stigma. And that would bring us to our pinpoints. He says, I don't know what I'm feeling, let alone what to do about it. Andrew, like many others, does not have access to simple, relatable mental health information that helps him understand what's going on inside. If I speak, will people understand me? If he has been judged? And there are very few safe, anonymous platforms where he can express his feelings or ask for help without shame. Even when I realize I need help, there's nowhere to go. Many young people become aware they're struggling, but they are left with no clear steps, no structured support or mental health services to get them. People think I'm lazy or weak just because I'm struggling silently. The stigma is real. Instead of getting help, Andrew feels misunderstood, labeled, and alone. That's why we are building a simple, user friendly mental health app to create a safe space where people, young people like Andrew, can understand what they are going through, speak up without fear, and take the first steps towards healing. Thank you.
Hi, welcome back to this presentation. My name is Matthew. Looking at the Kenya health demographics, the statistics still continue to indicate that mental health among the youth is on the rise. Nairobi being the leading county with 53,000 cases, Murang'a, Nakuru, Machakos, Kiambu, and Nyeri are some of the other counties that are still burdened by mental health among the youth. Although Mandera and Marsabit reported lower cases, intervention is still important to be done across the nation. Stigma barriers, those who seek care versus those who don't. In Kenya, only 15 to 25% of the Kenyan youth access professional mental health care services. With what about the 75 to 85%? They face barriers such as stigma, cost, low awareness, lack of providers, and geographical disparities. Kenya suffers silent economic toll as a result of mental health illness among the youth, with an estimation of about 62.2 billion Kenyan shillings lost, which is about 0.6% of the Kenyan GDP. That is grave. How is this being lost? Through absenteeism at work, premature mortality and disabilities, direct healthcare costs on rehabilitating mental health cases which sometimes face relapse, caregiver and household burden, delayed health seeking, among other reasons. So what is the solution? As a group, we've come up with the Piga Stori app, which is a mobile platform that provides great mental awareness and demystifies stigma among the youth. Why is this solution so important? The solution is stuck on our user, the Kenyan youth. It is built on smartphone, which nearly every Kenyan youth is owning today, and can be expanded beyond Kenya into East Africa, into Africa, and globally. A sneak peek on our wireframe, a user will be able to sign up either as a user or as an expert. An expert will have to provide licenses to authenticate their qualifications. Thereafter, a user is offered a wide variety of features that will be able to help them to curb stigma, turning feedback into action. Upon conducting user interviews with our wireframes, we we got several feedbacks. One of them, the search for more button was not so clear, and so we've added a tooltip and labeled it to explain it further. Then some complained that the app was too formal, so we've been able to incorporate Kiswahili as a language, and a user is able to use any language that they wish to use as long as their experts will be able to understand them. So from prototype, we bring it to reality. So what are our next steps? We seek to launch a beta version with an integrated chatbot across the 3 counties. We wish to partner with experts that will help us develop the app and have a multilingual support. Improve privacy, which was also an issue raised during the user interviews. From silence to support, why does the Piga Story app matters? Everyday youths like Andrew suffer in silence, and therefore it is important to develop a platform for them to raise their awareness. Stigma, lack of access, and isolation turn pain points into hopelessness. We believe no young person should suffer alone.